In the currency quadrant, taking a look at the June euro currency futures, which tested that key 120 level again today, hasn't done it since mid-March when it did it twice. So what we have now is a triple top, which technicians will tell you can be a continuation pattern. In other words, 3 times up there. When it goes up again, it's likely to break through. That, of course, is probability, is not guaranteed. But that triple top will tell a lot of traders that the market keeps testing that level and is likely to break through that ceiling and move up to the next key level. Now, on the high side today, it was only 120.08.5. That was only up 16 basis points. On the downside, down 20 basis points on the low, 119.64.5. We finished the day, let's just call it unchanged, up about 4 basis points. So a positive day, but not by much at all. And the focus remains on the vaccine rollout for the EU, which has been pretty much disastrous versus other economically developed nations. Germany, Spain, and Italy are showing some improvement. France is showing some improvement as well. But even the most successful of those 3 countries, Spain, is lagging countries like Hungary, Denmark, Serbia, Lithuania, and Estonia in vaccines per 100 people. And they're lagging Israel, the UK, and the US by quite a bit. So it continues to be out of favor in terms of overall investment, but it seems to be picking up steam as you see strength in the euro. That could potentially represent money going into the EU as people expect that they'll do a better job at this over time, despite the pause in the J&J vaccine that you're seeing throughout the world as well. Now, next week, there's a critical ECB meeting on Thursday, and that meeting will be in focus given that Christine Lagarde last week said that the U.S. fiscal spending will actually affect Europe's growth by about 0.3% and Europe's inflation level by 0.5%. So she's going to be likely asked, what's their own plan going to be? What does Europe's fiscal stimulus look like? And that's going to be a lot of pressure, but they may change asset purchases. They could potentially drop rates further negative. Going to be a very important meeting and likely to decide the trajectory of the euro for the short term.